everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue, and I am back for another Real Housewives of Atlanta review, y'all. It was a lot, but it wasn't. Child, the beginning of the episode was a lot because Nene was good and drunk, loose in a goose, and didn't care what was coming up out her mouth, not even spit or saliva, okay? It was a lot going on. When we rejoin the ladies, Kenya and Nene are still arguing with one another, and it is just vulgar and nasty. And this is the first 40 seconds of the video, so I'm not about to, repeat those things naturally. But Nene said to stick some things in a dry area, and then she says that she'll spit in her MFing face. But she didn't really spit, she just pretended as if she would spit on her. And Candy says, that deserves an ass whooping. And I was like, Candy, I concur. Like, Nene, come on, you're doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Marlo had to push off. Come on, we have way too much money for this, Nene. Calm down. She pushes her off. She pushes her off to the side to get her to calm down. But Marlo wants an apology from Kenya about the way she busted up her hair event, her wig event. So, yeah, you need to calm down so you can come back and support me because I need to confront her. Okay? Like, that's how you can tell. That's how Marlo was feeling. Girl, pull it together for me. Pull it together for me. Nene sits back down. She's throwing popcorn at Kenya. And right, Nene, throw popcorn at me, Nene. Great. Okay, you're so mature. Like, y'all, they disgusting. Cynthia says that everything was disgustingly vulgar. And I'm like, yes. Yes, it was. Portia tries to talk to Kenya. Not Kenya. Okay, can you at least try to hear her out and just express what the problem is? Like, Portia was really trying to get Kenya to see reason because she's feeling very kumbaya-ish. But ultimately, I just don't see Kenya and Nene making up at this point. I think they missed it. The first night was the night that it could have happened. But Kenya wanted to ignore Nene, and now Nene is too drunk to care. And y'all know they have never really liked each other. They have never met at the same time. The times when Nene was trying to be cool with Kenya, Kenya couldn't care. And when Kenya was trying to be cool with Nene for all of that time, Nene was like, She never really liked her. So I feel like them trying to, get them to be cool again, or this friendship they assume these girls have had, but they never really have, I'm just kind of over it. They just need to be cordial and let it go. Nene was tripping. You were doing way too much. None of that conversation deserved for Kenya to get spit on, okay? Kenya works on my nerves, absolutely, but she should not get spit on, and she did not deserve to get spit on by you in this situation. Kenya is going through way too much, and yes, I feel like you put yourself in that situation when you decide to marry and have a baby with a man you don't know. You 45, damn near 50 years old, and you sitting up here acting like that's some new information. Girl, they been telling you, okay, you need to know him before you have a baby and marry him. You need to know him first, and she ain't never know him. So now she going through it with Mark, coming through, pushing it off on her weak friends, and then now that Nene done had this lick in her system and she don't care and she ready to balk, and we looking at her like, oh look, now this is a lot. Wait a damn minute, okay? Like, I just kind of feel like it got completely out of hand, and it's probably because everybody was drinking. I think Kenya was in control of herself, in all honesty. Kenya didn't really get irate until, her and Candy was going back and forth like two lesbian girlfriends after, a real bad argument because you was dancing with another girl in the club. Kenya says that her only problem is that Nene called her baby a buffalo, okay? And I'm just like, y'all know that was a slip of the tongue. You know that that's not what she meant to say, okay? And Nene is like, I didn't mean to call your baby a buffalo, bitch, okay? Like, I meant to call you a buffalo, all right? But I'm sorry because I never want to hurt another woman. Everybody is screaming and arguing back and forth, and somehow there's an apology thrown across the table, and Kenya's supposed to pick it up and be okay with it. Portia's like, wait a minute, okay, wait a minute, did you hear that, Kenya? Did you hear her say that she apologized? It's an apology, bitch. Take it. It's like, Kenya doesn't have to take the apology, granted, okay? But I do feel like Kenya has said and done some terrible things herself, and I think it's so obnoxious the way she thinks that the things that she said and done are nothing compared to the things that other people have done to her. And that's just aggravating to me. Like, it really is. She and Tanya never get to resolve the issue, and I don't think that she apologized the way that she should have to Tanya, because I feel like you went out of your way to try to hurt that lady over a damn wig. It wasn't never that serious, and I don't think that Tanya owes Kenya an apology. I just think that it's funny to me how you can be so nasty and so callous with people, and then they're supposed to just be okay with you after the fact. Like, everybody expects Tanya to just get over it and be cool with Kenya, but God forbid Kenya just get over it and be cool with Nene. You see what I'm saying? And I see y'all online, the Kenya fans are crazy as hell. Y'all are on there screaming and hollering about how, oh, you know, when Kenya does it, everybody wants to flip out, and why don't y'all do this? Yeah, everybody does the same thing. Everybody defends the people that they like, and for some reason ignores when the people they like do stuff wrong. I'm not one of those people, because I don't like none of them that much. But Nene, you called that girl a buffalo, all right? And the apology was tossed out there in such a way that I don't know if I would have been running to accept that apology either. And the fact that the group is trying to like muscle Kenya into receiving the apology is just annoying to me. Also, Kenya, why you gotta keep coming at Portia like that? Like, I feel like you come at Portia with extra sauce for no reason. Candy jumps in at some point and says, are you going to accept the apology or not? Because we can't keep talking about the same thing. I'm like, yeah, Candy, tell him. Kenya says, you're right, I'll never bring it up again. And it's like you're being passive aggressive again, but okay. Portia says, it doesn't have to be resolved today. It doesn't. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Please, let's move on and let this go. Marlo brings up her hair event and how she feels like she deserves an apology. And Kenya says, are you gonna forget all the things you said about me, from my mother to my daughter to my husband? All of the things you've said about me. Okay, I'm so sorry, Marlo. I'm so sorry. Okay, if we're just gonna forget about everything you've said to me. And I'm just like, are we really gonna do this? Like, I feel like it's so petty for you to feel like you're owed an apology for the wig situation, but not feel like Marlo is owed an apology for you crashing her event like that. Like, that was a lot, and you really pissed that girl off. I think the least you can say is, all right, you know, that might have been too much, my bad, okay? But ultimately, if Kenya's not sorry, I don't know why she should have to say it. If you're not sorry, say, I'm not sorry about it, Marlo. I don't like you. I don't care about your business, and that's that. And that's fine. But the next time somebody does something to you, you need to be okay with that being a response to your ass as well. Oh, well, I don't care. I don't like you. I don't care about your damn business and how you feed your daughter. I don't care. Okay? All right? We need to be okay with people telling us, I'm not sorry. I don't care. If that's the way we're going to react to other people when they require an apology or I'm sorry from us. But y'all know that's what they do on these reality shows. Expect apologies for dumb shit and then continue to disrespect each other in the future. So what are we apologizing for? Child, I'm tired. Once Kenya finished, you know, being a great actress that she is, Marlo is like, oh, she's such a great actress. I don't even want it anymore. Like, Marlo is over it at this point because she feels like Kenya's being passive aggressive, which she is, okay? And so now Marlo calls her, you know, a good actress, and she's pissed, and she jumps up and she walks away, and Candy's running after her. You can't leave, Kenya. You can't say what you want and then leave when people are responding to you, Kenya. And she tries to run after her and grab her and hug her because y'all been too much, Candy. I've been through too damn much today, Candy. And I know, Kenya, I know. And she's trying to hug her, but she won't let her. And then she pushed her off, and I was like, child, Candy and Kenya are real friends, because only a real friend will let you push them away like that without getting in your face like, all right, bitch, calm down. So the next morning, Tanya says that I really thought that everyone was going to be ready to put everything on the table. And Portia's like, I really underestimated how angry Nene and Kenya are. I'm like, girl, I don't know why. They ain't never liked each other. I don't know what friendship you thought you saw. Then Nene joins them, and they discuss Tanya not getting a chance to resolve her situation with Kenya. And Portia feels like Cynthia didn't hold Kenya to task about the way she tried to play her wine business. Nene says it's because her hips are fake. I said, you play too damn much. Okay, Candy and Cynthia go to Kenya's room so that they can talk to her about what happened the night before. You know, so they're doing like the little back and forth. And Portia thinks that they should have talked the first night, just like I do. Kenya doesn't think that Nene was ever being genuine because she feels like she couldn't wait to throw the Mark situation in Kenya's face. But I just kind of feel like, no, I think she was being genuine, but you can only be rebuffed so many times when you're already the type of person that doesn't say sorry like that. I think Nene felt like she has reached out so much to Kenya, and Kenya has rebuffed her on more than one occasion. So at this point, she done already told y'all, it's you, bitch. Cynthia asks how they can resolve it, and Kenya is like, it's not happening. We're never gonna resolve it. It's over. We're not gonna be friends. Let it go. And Candy is like, y'all do not have the worst situation out of everybody. I don't see why y'all can't sit down and talk it out. And Kenya is like, well, I didn't have a daughter and a husband before, and she came for both of them. And Candy is like, but she didn't call you a rapist. So if me and Portia can get past our issues, then I don't see why you and Nene can't get past yours. And I'm like, Candy, when you put it that way, that's a good point. Candy says, hey, at the end of the day, today they're going to have fun, and she doesn't care how they feel about it. And then towards the end of their conversation, Candy brings up how Kenya was hitting her and pushing her when she was trying to hug her the night before. I said, oh, she did clock that. Okay. So they get on the bus and they're heading to Lohan Seaside, which is Lindsay Lohan's restaurant. And it's really nice. They have a nice outdoor area, and Candy has planned some games for them to play. And she puts everybody into teams, and she's the judge. So it's Kenya and Tanya, Portia and Nene, and Cynthia and Marlo. First of all, Marlo can't follow any direction, but neither can Cynthia. They were terrible together. They lost everything, okay? They never did well. Cynthia said, I need to wave some money on Birkin bag in her face to get her to recognize the direction she needs to go in. I said, why y'all always doing that to that girl? All of y'all will run for some money in a Birkin bag. Nene and Portia win the first round, I believe. Child, look, good for them. Nene's titty pops out. Then they do a back-to-back challenge. And child, the back-to-back challenge had me dying laughing. I just want to say that this whole game scene was incredibly entertaining and funny. And I was happy that it was lighthearted and everybody was getting along for a second. Portia said, we're not gonna fit together. I said, y'all not gonna fit each other. The way Portia dragged Nene's ass, I was dying laughing, y'all. And Kenya and Tanya had a flow. They was doing it, okay? And then even when all of the other girls had, gave up and threw in the flag, Kenya and Tanya was still doing the challenge. I was dying laughing the entire scene. I thoroughly enjoyed watching that part. Lord have mercy. So then they have the goddess party. And Candy wants to do a Greek tragedy performance, so she calls Cynthia into her room so that they can talk about it and go over the scene before they present it to the girls. This is a way for Candy to make light of Kenya and Nene's situation. She was trying to bring them closer together by maybe making them laugh at themselves. But I can already tell that this wasn't going to go the way Candy thought it would. Like, I was just like, this don't seem like it's going to work, Candy. It really don't. But everybody goes to dinner and they're dressed beautifully. Cynthia's beautiful dress. Like, everybody had on something Grecian and something around their hair. It was just a look. It was a vibe. I was here for it. And while everyone is eating, everyone has to pick a goddess name. And Portia is Aphrodite. No duh. Goddess of love. Candy is Tai Chi, Tai Che or whatever. What was it? The goddess of wealth or something like that. Business and child. We know you make money. Kenya says that she was Athena. Okay, goddess of war. That makes sense. Her whole life she had to fight. Nene is Eos. Marlo is Artemis, the hunter. Tanya is Hebe, prime of youth. Okay, and Cynthia is Hera, the goddess of marriage, because she about to get married. I said, girl, you couldn't pick another one? They ain't a goddess or something else? Something tall and slim and pretty? Child, all right, whatever. Then they got them damn cats, y'all. Them damn cats jumping on. I knew one of them cats was going to try to jump on that table and get at that food. I knew it. Lord, I was so bothered by that. I don't want no damn cat head in my food. Lord have mercy. Get that damn cat off the counter. See, that's why I don't like no damn cats, because they jumps on counters and shit. I ain't got time for that. Candy and Cynthia stand up to do the Greek tragedy. And I guess, they gave Nene too much time to think about it, because she was like, bitch. This don't look funny. This don't look good. I don't have time for this with y'all. I don't know what y'all about to do, but I'm about to go to the bathroom and flush myself down to the toilet, honey. I don't have time for this. Y'all, I was dying laughing at her response, and the producer was trying to talk to her, and she was like, get the hell out of my face. Get out of my way. And what you gonna do? Move out the way. I'm not doing this with y'all. And Candy and Cynthia was standing there looking stupid, and so, I mean, they just basically had to call it a night. They didn't get to do the Greek tragedy. Candy says maybe they'll do it another time. Cynthia says that she was only going to, give Nene the most respect, the utmost respect when she acted as her. And I was just kind of like, I know y'all thought that y'all was going to do a good job, but I could just tell it wasn't going to go over well. They are not in a place where they can laugh, smile, giggle, kiki about anything pertaining to their tumultuous relationship. Y'all need to ignore these two bitches and go about y'all day. Okay? That's what everybody really needs to do. Instead of sitting up here, all of these different times that so many different people in the group are trying to bring them together. Portia's trying to get them to be cool. Cynthia, Candy, everybody's trying to get them to be cool. Oh, forget it. Okay? Forget it. For what? For what? Let them beef. They been beefing. Let them beef. All right, y'all. So I'm going to put a little Ray J Prinky talk on the end of Real Housewives of Atlanta, because it wasn't a lot going on in Real Housewives of Atlanta, even though they tried to pretend like it would be. But anyway, let's talk about Ray J and Prinky. So y'all know Ray J and Princess have a show on Zeus Network. I went ahead and bought it because I really wanted to see Jocelyn's Cabaret, which was worth my $3.99. Now, Ray J and Princess conversation, not worth the money at all. Not worth the money. The first night, nothing was accomplished because Ray J is a self-important little asshole that has to keep smoking cigarettes and interrupting people, playing the victim, being passive-aggressive, and all the ways just tiring everybody the hell out. Production, Prinky, me, everybody watching, Child Zeus Network producers, we didn't know what to do with this foolishness. I don't know why y'all decided to put this out. This is terrible. They can't have a conversation because Ray J doesn't want to take responsibility for anything, and Princess wants to keep complaining about the same shit that Ray J has been doing their entire relationship, which is leaving her destitute so he can go and rub his peen against strippers. Okay, that's what he does. All right. And they're arguing and trying to have this conversation, which keeps going in circles. But basically, what we understand is that Ray J is a narcissist. They have terrible arguments over text message. So Ray J blocks Prinky. Prinky gets online and tells all of their business. Ray J loses millions of dollars in deals because Prinky took their business to the intranets. All right. And then he went and lost his damn mind. Now, to me, Prinky keeps saying, no, you had lost your damn mind before you lost that money, which is why I got online in the first place. I think that Ray J starts arguments with Princess so he can run off and do what he wants to do. And she gets online and sprays him because it is the only way he will respond, because then his mama calls him and says, Princess is online with y'all business. Get this shit under control. And then he has to respond to her. But he gets online because he's an attention whore. All right. And he puts their business out there just as much as she does. So I don't know why he acts like it's all on her. But he's upset with the way she had people thinking that she was out on the side of the road. I think we're all clear on the fact that Prinky was in a hotel crying about the fact that you had left her, meaning that you had left her by herself while she was 8 months pregnant with y'all, little toddler daughter running around. I think that's a lot to leave somebody with. And then he was staying in another hotel waiting for her to leave. And it's just a whole bunch of foolishness, y'all. It's a whole bunch of foolishness that ends in Prinky running away crying, saying that she doesn't love him, she doesn't want to be with him, she doesn't respect him. Him talking about how he's waiting on her to find somebody else and say that she's dating someone else so that he can say he's been dating someone else. It sounds like Ray J has been cheating on Prinky most of their relationship, but he keeps trying to, keep it together because he has children with her and he grew up in a 2-parent household, so he feels guilt about not giving that to his children. But you made a mistake in wife and Prinky. I'm sorry. Like, life is life, but ultimately y'all were never in a stable relationship. Not from the beginning, not now, not when y'all were on Love and Hip Hop. Like, none of it. Like, we watched it all happen on Love and Hip Hop, and it has been continuously the same thing. Him partying and her busting in doors trying to fight strippers for him partying with her. Like, it's a cycle that they go through over and over again. But to me, it sounds like Ray J is dating somebody else, and he's just waiting for Prinky to get upset enough to leave him so he doesn't look like the bad guy. Ain't that some bullshit? But that's what he seems to be doing to her currently. Also, Ray J loves to hear himself talk. You know, fam, like I'm saying, it's gonna get real disrespectful, fam. And I'm trying not to get there, but it's there. It's there. I don't want to get it there, but it's there, fam. It's about to get real disrespectful. And she's the mother of my children, so I don't want to do that to her, but it's there, fam. Like, I was like, shut up. Just want to hear himself talk over and over and over again. Somebody told Prinky that he was out there with some stripper who, or some, pass around that used to date Drake. I don't know, but it's all stupid. I think whoever the girl is that he's cheating with is the girl that Prinky was talking about, that she got the phone call or the DM about. But she knows that he's out there messing with one specific person that he hired, that he's worked with before. So it's some shady shit going on with Ray J. And he just keeps trying to like flip it on Princess and make it her fault because she's constantly getting online and he lost money. Like, boy, whatever. Then he says that she's over cocky and he doesn't really care about being with her. When he comes home, it's all about the baby. He doesn't even see her. He goes straight to the baby. And it's like, you acting like that's a good thing. That's a terrible thing. He keeps talking about how disrespectful she is, but really, he's a disrespectful little shit. Yeah, y'all, Ray J made himself look stupid. Ray J made himself look real stupid. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the double feature. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share the video. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one.